So yeah, my journey with Bluebird pretty much started a couple of years ago. I was one of Dario's first ever customers to buy from Bluebird outside of family and friends. It was a good old dodgy deal in the parking lot, actually at a petrol station, where it was in exchange for money. He gave me coffee. He never met the guy before. And then since then, we just became really, really good mates. I was finishing up my final year of studying my finance degree through Varsity College, and just started to hang out with Dario a lot. And basically, it got to the point where I started working for him part-time through the wholesale program, trying to get customers on board. And before I knew it, was finishing my degree, and Dario offered me a full-time job to manage the wholesale program, and that was just an incredible journey. I managed to work for Bluebird for about a year before things got a bit hairy with COVID, and I'd made the decision just to stick down this side where the roastery went up. And the great news is we've stayed great friends since. It's been an incredible journey. The coffee has been incredible. Just to see the quality and to see the growth from the moment I've been there, and how Bluebird has just grown exponentially since has been proper incredible. And the quality of the coffees, the locations that Dario's getting the coffee from, you literally will not get better in the country. So it's a great journey to be on it. If you're not already, I highly recommend it.
Hi, my name's Hilton. I've got two partners, Cullen and Jarvis, that aren't with us today. This is my manager, Kev. And Coffee Minister is quite an interesting story. I hated coffee, actually, growing up. Then someone about 6-7 years ago made me a decent coffee. I was like, oh, okay, I could drink this. And as the whole coffee culture across the world has taken off, I traveled a lot in a band and started to post on coffee on my personal Instagram. And people started getting irritated, like, all these coffee posts. So I started a Coffee Minister Instagram page called The Coffee Minister. And the word minister means to attend to the needs of someone. So I was thinking, like, that's what caffeine does. It attends to that, fix that need. So, and I'm a minister myself. So I was like, cool, perfect. So I posted on coffee, and then I thought, I wonder if this could go somewhere. And my friend, who's my partner now, Cullen, we found an old coffee machine, did it up, and we just did coffee at my wife's Christmas market. I didn't even know what I was doing. You hadn't even got on board back then. And I was like, well, let's see where this could go. And we got a lot of guys connected in and through our church, Open Skies, that needed jobs. And we have a lot of coffee culture in our church. And we were like, okay, cool. So the heart behind Coffee Minister was to start a business where we could create jobs. And now it's amazing. We're employing like 6 people, maybe more actually, with some temp guys. It's incredible. And we bought a little tuk-tuk, converted it, started doing events, weddings, functions, and then Kev came on board about a year and a half ago, year ago full time. And obviously with lockdown and all this stuff, we couldn't do events and weddings, so we placed our tuk-tuk here on the property we're standing today. A year ago today, do you know, the 23rd of July? Yeah. A year ago today, this has been filmed 23rd of July, and started serving coffee out of our little tuk-tuk. It just kind of grew in the community, and it became like a place people love to just hang out at and run from. There's a lot of trail runs from around here. And then we put the container, which you see behind us, about 6 months ago, and we placed our tuk-tuk at a garage up in Hillcrest. So it's amazing to see, the whole journey and just coffee's community. And it's been incredible just to serve our community with coffee. Obviously, with starting a coffee shop, you need to source good beans. I've got a few friends in the industry that actually roast, so it was quite a difficult decision. Like, well, who do we go with? Do we do our own thing? And I'd met Dario through a friend that I work with, and we all love Dario. He's just an awesome guy. And I went down to his garage in Westport where he was roasting, and we just connected really. And so Dario has been roasting for us since the beginning, and just consistent. For us as Coffee Minister, we're not although it's specialty coffee, our customer base, actually our biggest sale is a large cappuccino, which you coffee guys will know that technically doesn't even exist. So we wanted a really safe, smooth, chocolatey, a blend of coffee that wasn't too edgy, too exotic. We can keep the coffee snobs happy, but also just the general coffee drinker could go, that's a nice, creamy, smooth cup of coffee. That's the expressions that they normally use. So we connected with Dario, and yeah, it's just been amazing to work with the Bluebird team.
Talkhouse? What do you guys specialize in?
Talkhouse, what Shane, the previous owner, always thought was a very healthy community, Westville. Also the gym being here, so we don't have a fryer, we don't fry anything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of your salads, sandwiches, but nice health breads. And sort of, yeah, all sorts of things. Meeting place for businesses, for families, runners, cyclists. It's like a nice little central meeting spot.
Absolutely, and very community
and very
focused.
casual, very community, great community.
Yeah, that's awesome. For me personally, it's a very special place. When Shane and I started working together, it was one of the very first proper wholesale accounts for us as a company. And I always enjoyed working with Shane. And then what was so, for me, when you took over the business, I was always, concerned about, would you want to work with us? There would be lots of people approaching and so on and so forth. But we've maintained a very good working relationship, and I love the talk.
No, well, your coffee is divine, and you're a super guy, and you put your heart and soul in it. And many people have come and try and push and annoyed me more than anything else.
Thank you for the support.
Stick with Bluebird for sure.
No, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope that Jeepers in the next year to 18 months you can get a window of opportunity where you can just operate as usual for an extended period and actually get the ball rolling properly.
Can't go worse, eh?
No, I mean it's pretty much
now we had 2 weeks of only takeaways, then a whole week of shutdown.
Exactly.
And even now, we can still operate only at 50% of sit-down capacity.
Exactly.
Still.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
Then we have load shedding again.
Yeah. Business in Africa. Not for sissies.
But
we have all the faith in the world that your community will rally around you, and as soon as you can open up again, it's going to be. Open up properly, it's going to be strong once again.
Dario, the community support's been amazing. From manning all the entrances in Westville for protecting us, to having takeaway orders, to coming every day. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Westville.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up guys? I want to talk to you about the August subscription coffees. We have had so much great feedback on the coffees over the whole year. The one piece of feedback that just stuck with me so much was a particular subscriber saying that we had released too many naturals. I never thought I'd ever hear that kind of feedback, especially in our business. I love washed coffees. If I had to pick one processing method to drink for the rest of my life, it'll definitely be a washed coffee, washed processing. So to get that feedback was like, oh man, I can't believe people are feeling like that. So this month is the anti-natural box. We have got only washed coffees coming. This is the star of the box. It's a beautiful washed lot from Burundi, from our friends at Long Miles Coffee. I say our friends, we've only managed to buy from them twice since we started our business. The reason is because it's quite hard to get their coffee to South Africa. We're working on that. We're hoping to have them on our menu every year going forward. I just love the Long Miles story. I love what they've done for coffee in Burundi. I love what Ben and Christy have done at the local community. And we're just super, super proud to showcase this particular lot. Our Gitwe Hill, which is the first lot of 2 we'll be releasing this year, actually in the August and September subscription boxes, is a washed lot from Heza Wash Station, and it is absolutely delicious. Lots of citrus characteristics, extremely sweet. It's going to sing as a filter coffee, but it's also brewing really well for espresso. The 3-bag subscribers, you'll be getting the swan song of our Tinvits from Guatemala. It has been one of my favorite coffees this year, especially through the AeroPress, and it's just unreal how good it's tasting at the moment, more than 12 months post-harvest. So we're really, really excited about this particular box. We hope you love the coffees. If you've got anything you want to know from a brewing perspective, please comment below. We have put new brew guides out on our websites suited to this style of coffee. So have a look at those as a starting point and you'll be good to go. Please do reach out over socials, whatever the case may be. We'd love to help you to get the most out of these coffees. So we hope you love them, and I can't wait for all of you to receive this absolute gem in your subscription box in the next couple of weeks. Peace.